Actually, I think it might be the camera. Excuse me a minute, peeps. Oh, that's much better. Oops. Oh my golly. That's not going to stand up. Oh, and that one really spoke as well. You just turn it off at the light switch. There you go. There you are. We're working. We is like working. May I have your phone? Thank you. Hello. Look at the state of my hair. I've been out with hats on in the rain, and soaking wet. All those lovely things. Thank you. Okay. Yours doesn't get comments for some reason. So, it's just Nick and I today, and the dogs.
Hello.
He's back there somewhere. There he is. He'll come over in a minute. He's just feeding Wanda. So, it has been a super wet day today. I'm not sure if everyone's sharing the same kind of weather. It was 60 degrees this afternoon, and so it was lovely hot rain. Nothing worse than hot rain, I can tell you. And
cold rain.
Cold rain. No, I like cold rain. So we have had quite the day, and it's been Wednesday, although somebody tried to convince me this morning it was Thursday, and I nearly fell for it. No, it was Corey. and the reason I nearly fell for it was Corey is normally so organised, and it's normally me that's got the wrong day. So yes, we are. Judy came this morning, and she dealt with the dogs this morning, and she started down the driveway, and the job was cancelled, and she came back. So I was expecting a horse in today for another rescue, and they contacted me and said that they weren't coming because of the rain, and I said that's not a problem, I can meet you tomorrow, don't worry about it. Then they sent me a text, said actually tomorrow is going to be icy, I think we'd prefer to come today in the rain. I was like, okay. So went down to meet the horse. It's a thoroughbred. It's cleared quarantine in Massachusetts, so it's just in with us. Well, these people have unexpectedly needed to. They were fostering the horse. It has unexpectedly needed to go down. They've needed to go down to Florida, and so the horse had to go somewhere, and it can't go up to New Hampshire until it has its health certification. Because we already travelled it, the horse within Massachusetts is all A-OK to come into us, and then the Coggins is still valid, and the Dr. Parrott will come out and do the health cert for us, so it's safe to travel up to New Hampshire. So he'll only be here for a short period of time. He's called Humility. He's lovely, and I'm not fond of thoroughbreds because they're a bit flighty. So that was nice. So he's down on Meredith, and was rather relieved to come in earlier than usual this evening because it is picking up in the wind department, which means that we've now got driving rain, and it's heavy rain. So he came in alongside Clancy and Gertie and Irie, and then the other two horses, they'll be in later on this evening when Kate goes to bring them in. So that was super. And Nick went to visit with Carleen today.
I did.
Is Wanda still eating?
She's still eating.
He's hand feeding Wanda because she's very special.
In her princess chair.
In her princess chair. Nobody else sits in Carleen's chair apart from Wanda.
And Carleen.
And Carleen, but Carleen's not quite here yet. Will you come over and tell everyone about your visit with...
Yeah, just a sec.
Oh, he's just coming. So. Want to slide in? There we are.
So, yeah, I popped in to see
Carleen. The highlight of which I think was I brought her an ice cream from Costco because I happened to have a reason to stop into Costco. I had to fill air up in the tires, and I thought, you know what? While I'm here, I'm going to go in and get one of my favorite little secret pleasures or guilty pleasures, which is going into Costco for lunch. And I go in and I get 2 hot dogs and an ice cream. Except today I got 2 hot dogs and 2 ice creams and one for Carleen, all for under $8, which is impressive. Yeah, so it's like that kind of what do you call that stuff, like the soft whip ice cream?
Mr. Whippy, we used to call it, remember?
With fudge sauce on the top, and so I took her up one of those, so she was delighted.
Did you not take her the one with chocolate, with strawberries?
No, I thought she liked the chocolate one. She didn't complain. She really didn't complain. I mean, it was ice cream. I mean, so I don't think she could see too far past that. So I gave her that, and I also brought her in some grape juice and some
rice pudding,
which I think she was also excited about. Anyway, she told me they continued to put her through a series of tests. Today's test was get this. Today's test was cooking a toasted sandwich for oneself. Yeah.
Oh.
So she had to cook a toasted sandwich.
Did she pass?
Yeah, she said she passed with flying colours, in fact, so...
I'm getting a bit worried. She tells us she passes everything with flying colours.
I know. Anyway, she seemed in good spirits. I think she's probably just a bit kind of... she could probably do with a few more people going in to visit her, but that's just a little tricky at the moment. With Janine being away, Judy's working, Mary's away, you're kind of trying to cover quite a lot, so it's just a little tricky.
She doesn't want me in. Every time I say, well, the only person that's available is me, and she goes, well, I don't want you in.
Why doesn't she want you in?
Because I've got bronchitis.
Oh, you've got bugs.
I've got bugs.
You've got cooties.
Cooties.
Anyway, she was in good form. She was asking me about what was going on with removing equipment and things. I didn't really know, so I didn't tell her too much about that. And she was asking after the dogs, but she seems in good form. She looks really well, actually. You know,
I know she looks a bit too well.
I think it's doing her a lot of good just being in there, even though I'm sure she would prefer to be here with the dogs. But I think it's actually she looks healthier, more energetic, which is good. Oh, I did ask her about the surgery. She doesn't know, and they apparently I think it's like a keyhole surgery, and they put something in and they bombard your little kidney stone with ultrasonic waves or something to break it up.
Sounds desperately exciting.
Yeah. But I don't know when that's happening. She didn't know either, so I don't think it's. I don't know. I mean, I guess they probably prefer to do it sooner rather than later because it's probably causing discomfort. So,
come on, darling. Come on.
I think that was really it.
There we go.
Then I left and came home. Filled the car with gas and filled the tires up, and then I realised I'd forgotten my wallet back at the nursing home, so I had to drive back to the nursing home, go get my wallet, and then I came home, and that was it. Did a bit of work, and then...
What, like official work?
Like proper work, money-earning work.
Yes!
Which is important, to keep my wife and horses, goats, donkeys... Mules, dogs, alpacas, rabbits, zebus, and all the rest. So,
in the comfort to which they are accustomed.
In the way in which they're accustomed, of course. But excitingly, this evening, I am going to the cinema which is something
With two ladies.
with two ladies, my two daughters, Sophie and Ava. And that's probably, I cannot remember the last time I went to the cinema. It was a long time ago. And we're going to see Interstellar at the IMAX. Now, you're probably sitting there thinking, why are you going to see that? That's like a movie from 10 years ago. And it is, in fact, almost 10 years exactly that movie came out. But I never saw it in the cinema the first time. And I watched it. I've watched it a bunch of times since then, and I think it's a great movie, and I think it'll be pretty cool to see it because we're going to go and see it in IMAX, and it's going to be a kind of big screen experience. The only problem is it's 3 hours long, and I'm not sure my youngest daughter is going to make that, but she'll just have to because I'm not going to leave halfway through. So
She said she might fall asleep.
yeah, she might fall asleep, which is fine. Yeah, if she falls asleep. So that's exciting. And Elizabeth was going to come, but I think she's got too much to do here. So
Yeah.
that's Penny putting in her tuppence worth.
Yes. Miss Penny. Okay, so
Yes, and I did get my hair cut.
I haven't had my hair cut in.
About 6 months, I don't think. You need to go. You need to go and get your hair cut.
Yeah, I do.
Interestingly enough, I did ask the lady down there at the barbers, and they've got a lady who comes in on Saturdays who does ladies' hair.
Oh.
Yeah. They normally just do barbering, but they said there's a lady that comes in on Saturdays.
Saturday is a busy day.
Well, you can book ahead, so I mean,
It's a busy day for me
why?
because we do the barns.
Well, I can go and do them.
Oh, I thought you were going to go and do my haircut for me. I thought that would be handy.
Yeah, like
Such a
I
waste
couldn't
of
be a
time.
woman with a haircut because
Yeah.
like it takes forever. Yeah. I know when you go and get your hair cut and coloured, it takes like 3 hours.
I know, but I'm
I'm in and out in about 15 or 20 minutes.
I know, but I reckon I'm going so grey now I can get away with it. Advantages all round. So, and there's no mail.
No, I don't think there's any mail.
No.
Did you check?
I did check. That's why I know there's no mail. I wasn't just
Okay.
making it up.
Hello, Wanda. I love you. I love you.
So,
Say hello to Roger. Hi, Roger.
she's like, Nick,
Sorry.
honestly, poor Wanda. So, let's go through the questions. Mike and Carly, I don't really know where they are at the moment. I presume they rent their apartment now, so I don't know. 30 here with snow showers and going down to 9 tonight. I don't think we're going down to 9. I think we're going to be quite hot tonight. Now, I haven't heard from Janine. Well, I've heard from Janine 2 or 3 times today, but I haven't heard from her since she's expected to have arrived at South Carolina. I will say that she stopped in DC yesterday. Oh, there she is. She must be living. Mike is feeding for me while I'm away. So,
Oh, she's on the chat.
can you grab her and get her on?
We can do that actually, can't we?
I don't know. He sometimes says you can bring her online.
Uh,
Does it say that?
Oh,
I'll sort her.
let me see.
So yes, she has made it in good shape, but she said it was exceptionally misty driving down there, and somebody was making a comment about the camera last night, and it was extremely misty here as well. So yes, Carlene is in rehab.
It's funny, it says like on some people
Yeah.
bring them on video, but it doesn't say that next to Janine.
That is your love, Larky. Fluffy, I was cuddling him. Now. Let's see. You know, as far as I'm aware, Dodie, I don't think Carlene's in any extra special pain with his kidney stone. I think it was actually discovered as a bit of a surprise when they did her CT scan. That's actually really funny, Joe. You stop fiddling with this, you're going to break it. Nick?
I'm just looking for something.
Yes, I know.
It's not going to work.
No, it's not going to work, so stop fiddling. That's exactly what I said to my daughter as well. Joe says, does the daughter snore as her mother has been accused of? And my daughter said, I said to Sophie, it's okay if you go to sleep. And she said, and I said, you've just not to snore. And she went, I don't snore, it's you that snores. I think this is a lie, quite frankly.
How does she know she doesn't snore?
I don't know. That's the problem, you see.
I don't think she does snore. You never know.
Yes, the IMAX may be too loud for her to fall asleep. It'll be a shock to her
I
system.
think she'll stay awake.
Yes. We used to go, when we were in Scotland, we had an IMAX about half an hour away. And that'll be 30 minutes to everybody else. And we used to go to the IMAX regularly.
Yeah.
And we were going out for a meal. And before we had a booking at a lovely restaurant. And we went to see this IMAX. And it was a 3D. And it was a roller coaster.
Oh yeah.
We had to go home. We were so sick.
That's right.
We didn't make it to the meal. Honestly, this was the most I don't ride roller coasters at the best of times. Why I thought this would be a good idea, I have no idea. I honestly, I had my eyes shut. It was horrific. I honestly
remember them. I didn't feel good either.
You didn't feel good either. It was terrible. So we had to cancel going out for a really tasty dinner. All because we had to see a three. It wasn't even a real roller coaster. It was absolutely awful. But we used to watch, what was the other one? My Blue Planet. We used to watch that.
And we used to go to the Christmas one. Remember the
Santa versus the
It was called
Snowman.
Santa versus the Snowman.
I loved that. We went every year to see exactly the same one. And the whole family would go. We'd all just sit in a great big row. Yeah, it was really
funny.
lovely.
I think it's probably a bit dated now, yeah?
Yeah.
Santa versus the Snowman.
Exactly. So we used to have fun at the IMAX. How is Noodles, Nick?
Noodles is good. He was soaking today. A very soggy doggy. He had a great time out in the rain. He loves the rain. I know.
I know.
And then he comes in and, I don't know, just makes a complete mess of the floor in the house because he pads around with all his wetness and rolls about and other things. But yeah, no, he's one of those dogs who just doesn't care that it's raining, whereas all the others were a bit like, oh my gosh, it's raining.
Yes, he doesn't dissolve in the rain.
He just loves it. But no, he's doing very well.
He's totally spoiled.
He's very spoiled and very happy, we think.
Yes, he is.
Could I bring him over here, or
No.
would that be a bad idea?
That would be a very bad idea.
That'd be a bad idea. Okay. I wouldn't bring him over then.
I can't believe you suggested that.
I don't know. I didn't know. I did not know.
No.
Little Wanda. Little Wanda make it mad.
No, Wanda's very good with noodles.
Oh, you love noodles.
I have not done any more of my dental work because I then went on to get a what's that thing I've got? Bronchitis. So I'm going to do that once that's cleared. How is Larky? Larky is fine. He is back to his
He
usual
seems fine, yeah.
affectionate self. Yes, Mike I think is feeding while Janine is away. Certainly hope he is. I've been on Meredith for the majority of the day. There we go. Mike just put the hay in the barn. Everybody will be very happy now. We don't have any bunny rabbit names yet.
I thought the lady who won the
Henny
chicken
Penny.
shatting was going to name
Yes, she is, but she hasn't given us a name yet.
Okay. Does she know?
Well, I think Judy put a note in with her prize.
Is that nice?
I have not tried the chicken harnesses on yet, thank you very much. I do have them set aside though. It's I had a real problem actually, Pat. I had a real problem with the bunny rabbit harness. It kept slipping off. So we eventually just gave up because they keep taking their legs out of it. I think Carlene does do Facebook on occasions.
I don't think she does. I don't think she looks at that regularly.
Well, sometimes she does, because sometimes she asks me about things I've posted. But I don't think, she probably doesn't do it on her phone though.
Yeah, I don't think she ever writes anything or posts anything.
No.
Yeah.
Oh. There was packages yesterday. Carol, would you mind checking where they were delivered to? Because the mail hut is empty. I will say I did get 3 packages for Service Dog, but I sent them a text message to let them know that they were there. I think we have to invite and request Janine. Well, you know, Sue, things change all the time, and then she decided to keep it. And before Carlene was taken ill, we were hoping she was going to have the outreach team south, so she could go and do outreach jobs if she took down, because the weather's obviously a bit better than it is up here, so she could take Delight and maybe Charlie out. But with Carlene falling ill, those plans have gone to the wayside. Yes, it makes other people queasy as well, the IMAX. Are you okay, sweet pea? Oh my gosh, have we decorated for Christmas?
Oh gosh, no.
No, we have not.
I think that might be a this weekend thing.
Yes. I was actually hoping Sophie would do it, because she's just normally like, right, decorations up, done.
Apparently we were tardy with it last year as well.
I think we did them on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, I think we did.
Yeah.
So.
Oh. And Sizzle's just fine. She's lying down having a sleep. She's not silly. It's nice and warm in here. Nick, somebody's asking you if you've actually got a real job and what it is.
Yep, I do have a real job. I work as a management consultant for FTI Consulting out of New York, but I live in obviously in Ipswich. But a lot of the work now majority of work takes place remotely, and which is good and bad, you know.
Depending on which way you look at it.
Yeah, it's got good.
Who you ask?
Yeah. Sometimes it's easier to get work done when you're away than all the distractions in our house, of which there are many. But no, it's a good job, and helps keep my wife happy. Yeah.
Does it? Yes.
Does, yeah.
Yes. Okay. Well, you know what they say.
Happy wife, happy life.
Yeah. That's what I'm aiming for, Nick.
It's just I've got to go through the trouble and strife to have the happy wife.
You're just the luckiest man ever.
Oh yeah. You keep telling me that, darling. I may eventually believe it.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm going to play something through headphones at night time, so I brainwash you into believing it. That'll sort you.
That'll be it.
You'll be so happy.
I am happy, darling.
Oh dear, dear.
Happy as I'm going to get.
Oh, that's right. You've got Gabby down there. So Janine has Gabby, one of our other outreach animals. So she's already got her in place down there. So that's super. There you are.
Where did she go?
Who?
Gabby.
She went to a home that takes her out to do a similar thing we do down in Aiken.
Right.
No, Wanda does not stay with us. Wanda is staying in the cabin. I would love to take Wanda, but it would cause Mary hell.
No, that would be a very bad idea for Wanda. We like Wanda, so we would not do that to her.
Dear. No. Wolfgang and Mozart for the bunnies.
Wolfgang and Mozart, yeah, that's a good one.
You'd love
I like
that, wouldn't
yeah.
you?
I would love that, but it's not going to happen.
Well, you should have bought a brick then.
I should have.
A henny penny. Yep. Nah. Oh! Was there a Chewy box delivered today?
There may have been, darling. I don't know.
I didn't see one when I drove up the driveway.
We can get it tomorrow, though, yeah?
How many dogs do we have? We've still got 7, haven't we?
Yeah.
Wolfgang and Amadeus.
Uh-huh.
Be cool. So, I'm hoping we'll get bunny names soon because it seems a bit silly. I always go in and go, "Morning, bunnies!"
I know.
Poor wee things. They are lovely, though. So, that's us. There's a job tomorrow. And I think Judy says that people keep booking jobs online, so that's super. And I can't remember where the job is tomorrow, but it's Judy and Marty that are going out to that job. And then we'll take it from there. And anything else that comes up overnight or with Carleen, we'll be sure to let you know.
Yep. Well, I won't. I'm going to the movies, so it's on you, baby, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I suppose so. I suppose. Okie dokie. We'll see you all tomorrow because I think that's me managed to answer all the questions. Oh, lining up a job with Gabby next week. Well, that's good news. You just need to pick up a donkey from somewhere and you'll be good to go. Judy has been calling the bunnies Peter and Thumper.
Peter and Thumper.
I tell you, we're going to have really confused bunnies. They're going to be like, whatever. Oh, dear. Right. Oh, Gwen is arriving on Friday night. Yes, Friday night. So that's exciting as well. Okie dokie. We'll see you all tomorrow. You need to press the finish button because I've got Wanda.